On this edition of The Deep Shot, we give a shout out to the two main Washington colleges and their football wins. Move on to week 4 of the NFL, get into the MLB and the award races and the playoff races, and cap it all off with a little bit of NBA preseason. So grab your concessions and find your seats because The Deep Shot starts right now.
Deep Shot
Season 3.
This has to be all for show.
Nice catch, Whitey.
Better than Odell.
I just don't understand the disrespect.
Hey, Cano.
There you go. We'll go with that one. That's much better.
Tom Brady sits when he pees.
There's a shot.
Good in English, Antoine. Good in English. Under pressure.
I love Derrick Rose.
Shouldn't even be talking about the NBA because it's over.
Who's LeBron?
Klay Thompson Matthews.
So you know it's bad.
That's the crazy thing about sports.
Yeah, he's like, you gotta do this for a camera. I want to kick your team's butt.
You like that?
Sorry, podcast listeners.
You're better off watching highlights.
Agreed.
I think Bob Knight was a curler.
He's brought in a new culture kind of here, so.
You like that?
Let's go. I like that.
You like that?
Oh, what's up, everyone in the stream, in the world, in the everywhere. Brand new episode of Deep Shot, right here.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Hello. Who wants to talk about our unofficial sponsors this week?
Mr. McGrath.
Winston, you want to start with the first and most important?
The cookies?
No, the water is the most
Homemade
important.
Yeah,
cookies.
Deja.
Blue, unofficial sponsor, 2 weeks running. The best water you can get on this side of the Deja Vu.
Are you sure it's not 3 weeks?
No, because last week we started doing unofficial sponsors.
Did we?
I saw Jimbo Fisher.
Yes.
You saw Jimbo Fisher?
I saw Jimbo Fisher with Deja Blue water
Did you?
during his press conference.
official.
Yeah.
That's big time.
Oh, it's super official.
He listens
though.
to the Deep Shot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess unofficial sponsor. Okay, next.
Winnie.
Cookies.
We got to
save
save the cookies for last.
No, we'll save the other thing for last.
Okay.
Oh, what is this?
Our two beautiful double chocolatey chip cookies here.
This is white chocolate.
Num num.
Double white chocolatey chip
Shout
No,
out
there's only
Jason
one white
Williams.
from Mama's Homemade Cookies.
We're going to split it?
Mm-hmm.
Num
Here you go,
nums.
Chuck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't know why I handed it to you like that.
Okay.
One bite.
One bite?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it back.
No, one bite.
That's a good cookie. All right, Winston, what's the last one?
Griffunko.
No, let's hear it.
Griffunko.
Griff Pop.
Have you guys seen Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell? It's a basketball movie. There's that big, huge, tall, Hungarian, and he only knows yes, right on.
Was he like
I'm just Griffunko.
Griffunko.
human version of Groot?
Nah, but Chuck was the only one that was actually willing to go out yesterday to Safeco to watch this Mariners team play.
Yeah,
so
I'll tell you, for a team that's not making the playoffs, it was electric in that stadium.
Wow.
Probably because they're showing up to get Griffunko.
No, because it was Griffunko.
I think it's because they won 89 games.
Wow. Crazy.
I think it was
89 and 73, baby.
It was just free stuff night, honestly. Like, you know how they have the they bring season ticket holders or fans or whatever to do like the challenges, like the deal
Catch
or no
it.
deal.
Do they have the one where they have to catch it with like a laundry hamper or something?
No, they had the one where
I like that one.
Yeah, that one's great.
They have to catch it on a piece of like pie or something.
A pizza box crust.
Yeah.
No, they had the one where you had to run. You had to run to get the jerseys and then dress up. So the mom, it was a family, and the mom was
Mom
wearing
puts them on. Yeah.
But even though people lost, they still won. You know, do the stack cupping. I think it was you race Mitch Haniger stacking the cups. The guy lost. He's like, "We're still gonna give you stuff anyway because the season's over." And then
Take it.
Because they're trying to show how uncompetitive we are.
Yep.
And
And
we
then-
give trophies to everybody.
And then as we were leaving, the Mariners staff was begging people to take full resolution pictures of the team. Please look at our mediocre team. Please put it on your wall. Walked right past those jabronis.
I did hear a pretty cool thing, though. Mitch Haniger's going to travel, I think it was all over Japan for a bunch of different celebrity kind of games over the offseason. So that's cool.
Shout out to Mitch.
Shout out to Mitch.
Trubisky?
Oh, shout out to him too.
He tore it up today.
He did.
Wait, are we going NFL first or college? Sorry, I might have.
Let's start
overstepped
with college because you got to go from college to the NFL.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. We got to give our weekly shout out to the Huskies. 35-7 over a solid BYU team.
And also our weekly shout out to the Cougs if they win. And they did win. They almost couged it, but they didn't. Beat Utah. More points than them. Can't remember the score.
Mediocrity.
Oh, most definitely. But it's a mediocre system helmed by keep the cookie on the pop. Thank you. I'm drawing a blank right now. Who coaches the Cougars?
Mike Leach.
Mike Judge, good guy.
Mike
Yeah.
Judge.
About those connections.
Yeah, so no Coogan it this week. They get the shout out. They go to 4-0. 4-0.
Shout out to Jake
Cougs
Browning.
are not 4-0.
You're there.
No, they're not.
You're there.
Shout out to Jake Browning, all-time UW career yards leader.
Shout out to
Passing
Cody
yards.
Pickett.
Shout out to Cody Pickoff.
Shout out to Cody Otterholt.
Him too.
Yeah, him too.
It's a good guy.
Cougs are 4-0 though, Chuck.
Burge says 2018 Mariners in all caps.
Oh no, sorry, they lost to USC. 3-1.
Nice, 4-0.
Nice.
3-1 tip. 4-0 in my book.
Ignoring that Burge comment, by the way.
Oh, did the? Yeah, I'm probably going to.
Yeah, good
Don't
call.
care to.
Mm-hmm.
Had the wrong branding up on the screen. It's all good.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to acknowledge the Burge, but anyone else watching, throw your questions in. We'll be happy to answer them.
Other than the Burge.
Wait, what did the Burge say?
2018 Mariners in all caps.
Oh, nice. He's paying attention then. That's
Mhm.
nice. I like it.
I mean, he stays up to date with pop culture, so.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, so yeah, college. We graduated. NFL. Crazy day today. Earl broke his leg off a dingy play.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just like, dink, and then it broke. He flashed an obscenity towards allegedly the Seahawks sideline. Don't know why I'd do that.
You think Sebastian Janikowski was offended by that?
I think Seabass flipped him back off.
I agree.
No, I think he did so because actions always speak louder than words by hitting the game winner against tired Josh Rosen.
Yeah, that was lit.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna miss it.
Me too.
Truth be told.
Rosen went back to bed.
Yeah, he needs to sleep. He was tearing up the Seahawks D though.
He had some good throws, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hard right now.
No.
That's true, but like for a rookie quarterback, the kind of like he's lucky in the sense that he's like on his training wheels,
Yeah.
and he gets to go against the Seahawks D and not like the Bears.
Mm-hmm. Has Larry said he's officially retiring after this year?
Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
I've heard that like this was supposed to be his last one, but he hasn't like come out and said that. It's supposed, but I think honestly, like I'm sure if they were contending, he would probably play again.
Yeah.
He can keep going.
I feel like they won't be good for a while. I mean, they have a solid running back,
Yeah, but they're not going to be
That's
good.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Josh Rosen bust.
Is Bruce still the coach?
No,
No.
Where'd he go?
he's not
I think he
coaching.
retired.
Oh yeah, he did retire. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna be Garb for a while.
Yeah.
It's okay though. So are the Seahawks. Nice jersey.
Thanks.
Can we talk about all the near sister kissing we had today?
Oh my God, so many near sister.
So many
kissings.
near sister kissings.
Dude, there's the field goal kickers are so bad this year.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's okay.
Is it?
No,
I think they should
it's
hold
unacceptable.
They should hold open tryouts and have Chuck go try out.
Mm-hmm.
I can't kick a ball.
You can't.
Mm-mm.
Should make a video of it in your
You
Josh
should.
Allen jersey.
Oh,
By the
Josh,
way, the
Josh
Bills
Allen
lost.
update. Okay.
Yeah, Bills lost.
Okay, Josh Allen
Bills
proposition
lost.
continues.
Yeah,
Classic.
Jersey looking less and less likely.
Got
Mhm.
freaking destroyed by Packers 22-0. Their offense looked abysmal.
22 is embarrassing because it's a weird number.
Yeah.
Was there a 2-point in there for no reason?
No, I don't know. They must have gone for 2 or something. Something weird.
I think they missed a point after or something early
Yeah.
in their first drive.
Sounds
I think
about
they came
right.
out with like 6 points after their first
Oh, and then
touchdown.
they went to correct it. No, that still doesn't make sense. Then they'd have to have 2-2-point conversions.
I don't know. We're not here for the math. We're here for the Josh Allen jersey.
Agreed.
Well, we're not working towards it because they
Yeah,
just
yeah, but remember when Winston and I said 8 wins or something, and you were like,
No, 8+ or 9 was the actual
9
jersey.
was
yeah,
the
and Chuck
jersey,
was like
6.
sweating
Mhm.
about us like having to buy these jerseys.
What
It's
was-
not even gonna be close.
What was the number for this jersey?
6.
6.
I think it was 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
6 dubs. What are they at right now? Not
1.
6.
They're at 1.
Oh, good for them. They're trying.
Yeah,
Trying their best.
Oh, what about Baker?
Baker looked decent.
He looked decent, but the Browns choked.
Browns lost in one of those 3 overtime games,
Mm-hmm.
45-42 to the Raiders. Raiders got their first dub.
Baker's the new LeBron in Cleveland, I would think.
Okay, Skip Bayless.
Yep.
Since I'm wearing a Marshawn jersey, can you pull up the stats real quick? I want to see how he did.
He had a pretty good day.
Did he?
20
Yeah,
carries
just
for
like that.
130 yards.
Nice.
He
I
looked-
saw
he looked
one
good,
carry,
too.
dude. I saw he caught a pass out of the backfield and then juked 2 guys and then ran over like 4. It's just like
Yeah.
he just doesn't look any different because he never played based off of like his crazy speed or anything.
His jersey's
He's
untouched
shifty.
though.
One time he got tackled by like 3 guys, but he was still kind of moving forward, and they blew him down, and he got
He kept
pissed.
running. Yeah, he kept running.
Yeah.
He kicked,
He kicked
the ball right in
yeah.
front of the ref.
Yeah, and
That's
they didn't
so
do
funny.
anything. The ref didn't care.
Marshawn Lynch is such a boss that he can do that to NFL
Yeah.
refs and nothing's gonna happen.
Not
It's
get
like we
flagged.
find you enough money throughout your career to like not like blow off the media and behavior as such. But yeah, no, shove a ref, kick a ball in front of him, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. He's
Like, I would be mad if I was him too, though. Like he was about to break those tackles. Like he's
Seriously.
never down.
You guys ever see the clip of the ball had just been picked and Marshawn was going to try and tackle him and he got absolutely juked out of his shoes and then like gave the guy like a point. He's like, yeah, you got me.
it's like the Madden ratings where you have all these offensive stats, but when it comes down to tackling, you have like a rating
Yeah.
of like 6.
6. That's how you keep their overall down so it doesn't look like you're cheating. Thank you, Lavina. She
Thank
said,
you,
have
Lavina.
a good show, guys.
Thanks, Lavina.
But yeah,
And Mike, to answer your question, the Mariners are not playing in October.
We're ignoring that.
nor,
Okay.
nor have
Yeah.
they for multiple decades.
Yeah, but we still have more wins than the Sounders, so
That's okay.
Mariners would make playoffs if it was
More
MLS.
wins in the regular season than
Yeah,
the Sounders.
yeah, and
Let's go, baby.
Mariners would make playoffs if it was MLS playoff format. That's all I'm gonna say.
We need a soccer correspondent.
Kovo.
Yeah, definitely
he
not
at?
Burge. Can we talk about another game too?
Yeah, there were other ones.
Texans and Colts.
What happened?
So there was an overtime game, and the Colts had the ball at like the 35 or the 40 or something on their side of the field.
It was closer, I think, to 40.
Yeah, it was like 40, 45. And
Texas
the
Colts.
Texas Colts.
They're a nonprofit organization based on community service, athletic assistance, and player
Nice,
development.
good team.
Shameless plug.
Chuck's on the roster with Courtney Atkinson.
I'm actually a
Hey, Courtney.
stakeholder. I'm partial owner of the team.
Nice.
Nice.
No, but so the Colts, this is an overtime with like probably like honestly less than a minute or something. I don't know, but they decided to go for it from their own
You
like
gotta
40.
go towards like the end there. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is how long?
Just go to the end.
just go like the last right there.
They decided to go for it
15-minute
at
video?
their own 40.
No,
you
no,
got to
go
back
back
up
a
a
little
little bit. And they ended up not getting it, and this was
Yeah,
fourth
right.
down.
Okay, so this is third here.
No, this
Oh
is
wow, that's professional.
no, this is this is still Vinatieri makes this, and then
Okay.
No, ooh, look at
Wow.
that curve.
and then yeah, so the Colts get the ball back after the Texans get a field goal, and they end up going for it at like their own 40 on fourth down, and they don't get the first down, and the Texans just complete like 2 passes and just get in field goal range and get the win.
Good catch.
And
So this is it right now. Them getting
No,
position.
so they tie the game.
This is right here for them to get the field goal to tie it at 34.
yeah,
Oh, okay. And then it's it's a shootout. Whoever scores next, right? Nice. Oh,
You knew
a
it.
lot of professionals out here.
that's nuck, bro. But yeah,
Did Deshaun play well?
Bunch of gummy
Yeah, he had a
hands.
decent day. Yeah.
Okay.
I like Deshaun.
but yeah, so like eventually the Texans like tie it, and then
No, we're still not tied yet.
the Colts guy,
There
the
we go.
Colts head coach gets interviewed, and he's just like, "I'm not playing for a tie. I ain't doing no sister
I ain't
kissing." No,
kissing
he didn't. He
my
didn't say the
sister.
sister kissing part, but he was like, "I'm not playing for a tie. Like we want to play for the win or
That's
something
what he
like
meant,
that."
though. Like, let's
Yeah.
be real here. It's exactly what he meant.
Yeah. So they go for it after this catch, and there's like 3 timeouts before this. Like the Colts try and like draw them off
right there. They're
sides
on
and
their
stuff.
right there. They're on their own like 40.
Yeah,
4th and 4.
4th and 4.
and they don't get it.
Good pass, Andrew.
Yeah, and see, there's like 20 seconds left, but the Texans just get great field position, and they complete this pass to Nuck, and then they just get in the field goal range
Oh,
like
yeah.
right
That's all she
away,
wrote.
Jeez.
And that's that.
It's a tough one.
and then the Texans just win it, and then
I get if you're the Colts and you think that you have a slight chance because it's only 20 seconds to stop them.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like holding to about 10 yards and
Yeah, but look
get a
where
tie.
you're at on the field
But
before you do
but
that.
If
yeah,
they don't get a 20-yard gain on like the first or second play, whatever that was, then that's the chances of them.
even
getting
then, you still
field
give them
goal
a chance to
position.
hit a try
Yeah,
at
they
like a
have
super
great
long field goal.
Yeah.
field goal position. You
Yeah.
gotta show
So-
the field goal, Chuck.
Mhm.
Can't leave him hanging.
Well, they don't have
It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it is, but I mean, it goes in, right? I hope it does.
Maybe. I don't want sister kissing in Indianapolis. So
Pucker up. No siree.
So yeah, that was one of the more
questionable games.
yeah, decisions I've seen all day.
Yeah, and that guy, the head coach from the Colts, comes from the Eagles, and he's like, "Oh, we just take chances and stuff like that." So,
So he's an idiot.
I guess, but he has a Super Bowl ring. So can we call him an idiot?
Hold on, let me think here. Who's an idiot that has a Super Bowl ring?
Bill Belichick.
Tom Brady.
Those guys are goats. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
they tore up the Dolphins today. I was a little surprised.
Yeah, Dolphins 3-1 now too.
I really didn't think it was that surprising.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I expected the Patriots to win, but
At
I
home,
thought it was going to be a little bit closer of a game.
let's admit it. Dolphins are kind of fluky. Like,
It's
that
okay.
that 3-0 start for them was pretty fluky.
yeah.
That's okay.
What about the Falcons?
What about them?
Falcons.
Looking at you,
Falcons,
Winston.
Bengals.
Falcons kind of choked away a game again today.
Yeah.
The defense is just really banged up.
Did John
very
Ross
banged up.
Did John Ross leave with an injury in that game?
No, he came back to play. He
Okay.
started out with like a touchdown, and it looked like he got hurt on his
Yeah.
touchdown.
Was
But
it
he,
the
no,
back
he-
of the end
he
zone,
played
right?
the rest of the game.
Okay. That's
And
fair.
now that game, and along with all the other Falcon games, are just going to be shootouts this year because their offense seems to be back on track under Sark.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Matt Ryan.
But their
Shout out
but,
Sark.
but their defense,
Alcoholic.
their defense is just absolutely
Nose picker.
obliterated with injuries right now, and they can't do anything to stop. They couldn't stop like a wet paper bag right now. Like it's bad.
They made Andy Dalton look like Aaron Rodgers out there on their
Andy
last drive.
Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
Andy
That's what I was saying when he had the game-winning pass.
So to all the fantasy players out there, if your guys are going against the Falcons, you should be pretty happy.
They'll eat.
Yeah.
Num num num. I just imagine Steve Sarkisian with a like those old like moonshine bottles with the XXX on it. He's like, "Run, just pass it. Let's go. We're gonna get it. Come on now."
Those old school XXX bottles.
Yeah, like the
From
moonshiners.
He's been sober for a while now. Hasn't he? He's been good.
Yeah.
Matt, just throw the ball to Julio.
Did you find it funny too that the end that Julio just caught that?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like if they were like any like for like
If they had like a timeout or something.
no, it's not even
too.
that. It's just like if they just had like a better field position to throw that Hail Mary, they might have won.
Yeah, Julio literally just like ripped it away from the defender like when they're in like midair.
Yeah.
But yeah, good games today. NFL's been very good this year.
Odell had a bad week, I think.
Yeah, he did.
He started out really bad, and then towards the end of the game, he caught a couple touches, or a couple passes that made his stat line look a little bit better. But for like the whole like first half, I think he was sitting at like 2 or 3 catches for -1 yards or something like
Yeah.
that. So
It's Shaquan era.
We got to shout out the Rams-Vikings game too on Thursday.
Oh,
that was a
man.
little bit ago. That was a very good game.
Another shootout.
Talk about a
Yeah.
shootout.
Rams are best team in football right now.
Agreed.
Unbeatable.
So, yeah,
And
they're
by
looking
unbeatable,
really good.
I mean like 14-2.
Mm-hmm.
That's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in that division that they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seahawks are about to
Yeah,
see
we
that
don't even
first
say
time.
our division anymore. It's that division.
Yeah, it's that
that
division
one.
with the Rams.
Yeah.
We can't own it anymore.
It's
We
their
have
division.
No ownership rights.
We'll just move out.
Nice
Yeah.
jersey, Josh.
Thanks. I'm wearing a Rams
Goff was
jersey.
throwing dots though.
Yeah,
So
he
shout
was.
out Jared Goff, and Cousins was showing out too.
Mhm.
Good game. Hecker 0 for 1 passing attempts though.
Sorry,
so-
Johnny.
Yeah, sorry
Wasn't
Johnny
even that-
Bottle
Shut
High.
up.
Wasn't that
Buffalo.
bad of a like a throw.
It was not a bad throw.
Didn't he
No.
pump faked it, didn't he?
I think so.
He played quarterback in high school. He was a freak.
It's high
He was a
school-
beast,
High
bro.
school
Yeah,
caliber.
He's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a high school caliber.
He works
throw.
out at our 24 too. Well, he used to.
Which 24?
Ours.
Ours.
No.
Bothell?
Yeah, he's there like
He's
during the
been
off
there.
season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is he from here?
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
from Bothell High School. That's what we
Come
just
on, Chuck.
No,
said. My
I,
cousin
Mute
went to school with
yourself.
him.
I don't follow punters. And
Why
they're
not?
I mean,
fas-
he's-
they're fascinating stories.
like-
He is fascinating though,
Yeah,
low
he
key.
is.
Especially from like a pure talent perspective, he's like notorious for being like the best punter.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
No,
actually
it's-
not even close.
Also, when-
Dixon better though.
Also, when he like hit who was that in the Hawks game?
What, he lay someone out?
Yeah, wasn't that Hecker? Remember? And then somebody, it was like Cliff Averill come up to him on the kickoff or on a punt and like faked like he's gonna hit him, and he like went like this.
No,
Wasn't that
I don't
Johnny
remember
Hecker?
that.
This is the only punter and punters doing stuff I care about. I
Miss-
went against
miss
the
you,
Rams
John.
too.
Hey, Tavon Austin, I miss you.
Oh,
Once he got cut, I stopped caring.
I remember I was extremely sick for that game. Oh my god,
That was pretty sick. Dude, I think he died.
Man hasn't moved.
That's why we drafted Dixon.
No, he did die.
Look at the beautiful score of that game too.
Peril.
Nice.
Thursday Night Football.
He broke his jaw, I think, on this.
He's holding his leg.
No, it was a jaw.
How do you? Because the ball hit him in the face after he fumbled.
I mean, he's a punter.
Nice,
He's
John.
fragile.
Guys, John.
But no, we'll get the close up. This is I hope.
Pete's like,
here we go.
What happened?
Pete's like, extend Earl. Oh my god.
Look, he gets boom.
Oh,
He
he did
takes
get
his shoulder
cracked.
pad right to the jaw.
Okay, that and the throw by John Ryan in the playoffs.
Yeah, that was sick.
His facial expression.
I got John Ryan after.
John
Bet.
Ryan after dark.
No, after the.
I don't think we need that.
the deeper shot. No, I got John Ryan right here.
Yo, G, they can't stop me from rapping, can they? Can they hop?
Because he broke his jaw.
Stop it. No Kanye music after yesterday.
We're not gonna tie. It's a sports show. Come on. But yeah, no. John Ryan was definitely going through the wire on that one. But yeah, no, I don't really follow punters.
I mean, he's been like the best punter for a while.
Isn't Marquette King the best punter? He's the swagger.
He's on
Besides
the
Michael
Broncos
Dixon.
now. Yeah, Michael Dixon.
Michael Dixon
best
is
punter.
actually the GOAT. They need to switch to him doing dropkick field goals. Actually, he was practicing this week.
I don't think that's legal.
Yeah, it's not
Somebody
legal.
said it's legal.
No.
I
Can you
don't
just
think so.
on YouTube type in dropkick field goal real quick? Just see if Michael Dixon pops up. No. I said on YouTube,
No, on YouTube.
not
Chuck.
on Dropbox.
Drop it like it's hot.
Field goal. Doug Flutie. See?
Nice, Doug Flutie.
See?
Yeah, in the '60s. My
Is
goodness.
that? Oh, that I thought
2017.
That's Belichick.
It is Bill.
2017.
I'm young. I still have my hand.
Doug Flutie was playing in the NFL in 2017.
He was. And look, it's
Are you gonna click it?
Dude, Doug Flutie was not in the NFL in
It says 2006,
2017.
but up there it says 2017.
I'm so confused.
Look, it
No,
says
I know, but why does it have that as the title?
if you look in the description, it
because
says
he's right
2006.
there.
Watch this, dude.
Oh no!
It's legal.
Don't do it, Doug.
What the heck? What the?
This ain't rugby, baby.
What? Wait, what? Did they just give him 1 point? Was that the extra point? No, go back.
Hold
Of
on.
course, Belichick is the one to do something like that.
Go back. I swear they
Does
had
it-
19 points.
I think
swear
it has
they
to hit
did.
the ground.
Yeah, they had 19 points. That's an extra point.
Yeah, but do they get 20?
Yeah, and give him a point.
Where's the ticker? Waiting for it.
Cha-ching.
Oh, nice.
20.
Well, I don't know.
What about
So-
Chad Ochocinco kicking field
Yeah,
goals?
that was sick.
Shout out to kickers and punters.
Yeah, why did this just become a
I
kicker
know.
episode? As we were just bashing him because sister kissing seems
Yeah,
to be the
yeah.
trend this year.
It's
'cause kickers can't kick.
Yeah, the ball does hit the ground.
Yeah,
The
I'm pretty sure
heck?
that makes it legal. 'Cause
That's
it's the
so
same-
that's so inaccurate though. Like you're
Not if you're Michael Dixon.
yeah, not if you're Michael Dixon. No,
You
that's
kick it from
true.
like the 70,
Yeah.
like 70 yards out.
So then we won't even need an offense. Like we don't have to
No.
worry about the
No.
offensive
Russ,
line
just
anymore.
throw it
yeah.
away 3 times.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I can jive with that.
That's crazy. I did not know that. You learn something new every day on the deep shot.
That's right. Fun fact of the day.
I thought we were gonna have kissings in Arizona today though. Watching the Seahawks.
You
game.
really wanted it.
Well, because I remember it happened 2 years ago, last year, 2 years
I don't
ago.
know. There's just weird games in Arizona and Seattle.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago when they tied 6-6 or whatever. It was just
Yeah.
field goals.
Are we gonna discuss Earl at all? I know we had some off-pod talk a little bit about it.
He's done.
Last game as a Seahawk.
I believe so.
Disrespectful for flipping off the management.
Up arrow. Always helped him out, except
Mhm.
for like this year, and they were in a tight situation.
Agreed.
Didn't know what to do. So
Been a Hawk for life, and I get like he's just trying to get what he deserves, but he signed this contract to
Yep.
stay through next year.
You can't trade injured players, though, can you?
why would anyone take him to?
I hate to put him under like the spotlight though, because he's not like the only one that like has held out or has like wanted a bigger contract. It just so happens that he didn't get it.
Yeah.
You look around the other league, like a lot of players did get it.
I mean, I don't think he's in the
Aging safety,
wrong.
though.
I don't think he's in the wrong for it, but just I like personally up until this point, until I just saw that he did that. Like that's just it's stupid. He's been here for 10 years or whatever, however many years, 8 years.
Yeah, if he actually like flipped off the Seahawks sideline, that's
Right.
stupid. Because
Like
they
even if I'm
treated
a
him
player,
so well.
I saw Frank Clark tweeted about it and said like,
he tweeted about the.
yeah, he said I hope
The
you get
bird.
better. This ish is stupid, bro. And then added Earl. So like he was siding with Earl.
Hmm.
But I don't know.
I'll pull the picture up right now because it looks like he's just giving. I don't know. Just looks like it's a finger that just
No,
slips.
it's
Because it's not. Can we flip off on the deep shot? Oh, sorry.
If you say McGregor,
It's too late now.
It is too late.
If you say McGregor. McGregor.
Fuck the Mayweathers.
isn't he fighting this weekend?
the 6th.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a good fight.
it is gonna be.
UFC
Yeah,
against who?
Khabib.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's the long anticipated fight.
Yeah.
Why is it not sending? Oh, here we go.
Well, we should definitely cover that after the fight because I think it's gonna be on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see it. Talk about Sunday.
Agreed.
Gonna stream that.
Thanks Reddit.
Thanks,
Get
Reddit.
shut down. Oh, I think I meant stream it on Twitch.
No. Get all the viewers.
Pay per view it, and then
Cease and desist.
you'll get shut down within like 2 seconds.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Shout out to Reddit though.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Reddit sponsor us.
Unofficially, everyone can sponsor us. We just need to bring like a little Reddit robot.
Yeah.
All right. We get this.
The bird
switched
is the
over.
word.
There it is.
Then-
Enhance.
In the video, there's like a
Enhance.
Cardinals player that comes up and like
Whoops.
gives him a
I think
tap
it
on
was
the
like David
shoulder.
Johnson or something.
Yeah.
Nice, Earl.
No, that is not an accident.
Nah.
He's just kind of like, oh, it hurts, but my hand's okay. It's my leg that's broken.
What if it was like a weird like camera angle? He was actually doing like the L for the L.
You're about to lose this game.
You know how like you
No,
seen
for
them,
LOV.
Yeah, you seen them
Yeah.
like in the past when they get hurt, they're always like this on the way out. What if it was like that? But it's just it's like,
With the middle finger this time?
Yeah, he's going.
We're getting too loud. These knobs are just getting
Sorry,
turned
we're
down.
lit.
Sorry.
Hawks had a good win.
Hawks did have a good one. 2-2. Don't know how many more we're gonna win now.
That's how I feel.
gonna
about
be
the
2 and
Hawks.
3 after next week.
Who's gonna play free safety now? McDougal.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he's good.
Irrelevancy.
It goes both ways though. In all
There goes our
honesty,
chance for trading for Le'Veon.
though. Wow.
Wow.
He'd sure find great running lanes.
Yeah, I'm
Behind
sure
us
we'd
a lot.
really
Right.
want him because we drafted a running back first round.
Yeah, he was gonna be completely irrelevant in a year or
Yeah.
two.
You know what's funny is I always picture Le'Veon running behind this O line. You know how like he's notorious for being
gosh.
patient.
Mm-hmm.
Like so he'd be back there
He'd just
waiting.
be chilling.
Yeah, he'd be waiting for the
whole
holes
time.
to open up. Yeah. Nothing opens up.
Did you guys see Russ's block today though? On Mike Davis's
Yeah.
touchdown?
You mean-
That was pretty sick.
Mike
Oh.
Davis was eating low key.
He was.
Yeah.
Because Chris Carson can't stay on the field.
It's okay.
Very injury prone.
The
What
team-
was am I missing something? What was Mike Davis's sleeping celebration? What was he?
They're sleeping on Earl to sign him to get him a
Stop.
contract extension.
Or when Pete said Chris Carson was tired, that's why he sat him the whole second half.
I'm tired.
You think it's a subtle shot?
Something, dude.
Well,
He
dude-
did this for both of his touchdowns. Just this.
I mean, I've seen it before though. I've seen last year Kareem Hunt his rookie year. He scored a touchdown. He did it too. It's like a touchdown celebration.
I think it's
Like,
like sleeping on me kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
hmm
Other than the Seahawks, I'm really.
You know who else had 2 touchdowns? Just a quick shout out back to the Huskies. Savon. Shout out to Savon, Winita High School.
Shout out Juanita High School.
Yes, sir.
I'd rather not. But
weren't you a rebel, Trav?
Yeah, I'm a rebel.
Mhm.
Thank you, Jaron.
Thanks, Jared.
Nice.
Go Rebels.
Yo, Rebs.
All right, baseball. What's going on in baseball besides the Mariners?
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout's going on. Not in the postseason, bud.
I know.
So yeah, postseason's about to start, and
Yes,
Continue.
that's the Griff Pop.
that is Griff Pop.
Grief pop.
Griff Pop.
And yeah, baseball is the regular season's coming to an end, except there's going to be 2 100 games 163s.
Has
Yep.
this ever happened before?
There's been tiebreakers.
2 of them though.
I don't know. There's definitely been tiebreakers though. A lot of times for like the last wild card spot. But
It's a nice thing about baseball is it's impossible to kiss your sister.
yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Very American.
Like, even if they're tied, the league's not like, well, just like kiss.
Yeah, just
Like, no,
do
play
something
a game.
about it.
Play a game and show who's better.
Yeah, no, but going off of what Winston said, we got 2 tiebreakers for the division. So you got the Dodgers and the Rockies for the NL West, and then the Brewers and Cubs for the NL Central.
Okay, so it's both NL
Yep.
games, and the whole AL's already set.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Go
whatever
Dodgers.
teams go Dodgers, and whatever teams lose, those tiebreaker games will play each other in the wild card. So it's kind of an
It's
interesting,
pretty sick.
interesting playoff format.
Mm-hmm.
So all these teams have already clinched, and they're really just playing for like the division, obviously, and
Yeah.
then so you don't have to deal with having to play a
Basically,
wild card
first
game.
round bye in a way.
Yeah, and it's crazy between the Brewers and Cubs. Whoever wins is the number 1 seed in the NL.
And you get home field advantage
Yeah,
or home. Yeah.
Say,
home field.
Say you're playing this game 163 and your ace is available to pitch. Do you, since you already clinched the playoff spot, do you throw him out there in chance that you can win the division, or do you? And let's just say you throw him out there and you actually end up losing, so you don't have him for your wild card game.
I don't know.
What do you value more?
Don't like.
That's a good question.
Isn't it? Is it later? Is it like the? You know how a lot of times, who was it last year? Was it the Cubs? Well, they'll pitch like their starter like 3 innings or whatever, and then like their best reliever will get like 2 innings, and then remember like Kenley Jansen pitched like 17 innings in 2 games or whatever. Like how they like do that? Does that normally start towards the end of the playoffs?
Oh yeah, that's like
Yeah.
I don't.
Those
see,
are like the
team-
last 2
yeah,
series or like
I
the
can't
World
see them
Series.
doing this. That's like the
Okay.
World Series, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in like this case right here, where they're already guaranteed a playoff spot, like they wouldn't burn it all out on one game and then not have anything like available for like the wild card game. Say they lose.
Mm-hmm.
A few games ago, like before the season ended, the Cardinals were trying to get in, and they ended up like 3 games back, but they used like 15 pitchers in one game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because the expanded rosters can get
Yeah.
you like a lot more bullpen arms, and the Cardinals literally used like 15 pitchers in
That's
one game to try and get in. Yeah,
Jeez. Lavina says the Dodgers will never win a title again, beloved.
Ooh.
stop it,
Ooh.
stop it, love.
Shots
I'm gonna
from
call
the
you
stream.
Lovina.
Lavina.
Yeah, I'm
Shots
calling
from
you
the
Lovina for
stream.
that.
I don't know. Who do you pitch, Trav? Is your ace or what?
I think you go with like your second or third guy for that game.
just in case.
Yeah. Because the second or third guy should like be able to pitch well enough, depending on who it is.
Mm-hmm.
I would say if it would be different if this was for a wild card spot, but it's like since
Yeah.
like if you lose, you're just going to be playing in a wild card game.
Yeah.
You don't have to afford yourself like the chance of putting him out there.
So do you bring out your ace if you lose the
Yeah.
play-in
Yeah.
game
Yeah.
and then have him play in the wild
Yeah,
card?
because if the wild card is just that one game, you lose, you go home. So, and let's just say you win that wild card game, it becomes like what, a 3-game series.
Yeah, 3 or 5.
So yeah, you're gonna get him back on the mound again. So
Yeah.
definitely, if you make that wild card game, you got to throw your ace out there.
Yeah, I mean, Astros and A's are already set, so
Oh, nice,
I'm
Chuck.
really not concerned with this.
I'm excited for the Yankees A's game
Mhm.
because that one could be.
Yeah, A's gonna win.
Yeah, I can see that
Agreed.
happening. Yeah, they have that magical
Agreed.
momentum in that run.
Yep. Still not beating the Red Sox, but
It's okay.
We'll see. But yeah, it's crazy too how the Brewers got in for the spot as well. They won 7 games in a row to close out the year.
that's
so
sick.
yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy. And they could end up with the number 1 seed. So
Mm-hmm.
and shout out to my NL MVP prediction, Christian Yelich. I think he'll win it. So
Hopefully, my NL MVP prediction wins it.
and who's that?
Mr. Javier Baez.
Yelich had better year.
Can we just got a notification earlier just going over why did it not give me NL pitching leaders? That's weird.
You didn't get the notification.
Huh.
Mm-mm.
Your notification lied. You
I
didn't get
know.
anything.
But why I said Mike Trout because he finished the season with a 1.088 OPS.
It's actually insane.
Yeah,
but
which was
Mookie
actually
was
incredible.
0.010 behind him,
Mm-hmm. Mookie hit 346 on the year.
and that's my AL MVP.
And to be fair, I think Trout probably missed a little bit more time.
He did,
Yeah, he did.
So,
He missed like 2 weeks total, 3 weeks.
so I'm
Yeah,
saying,
that was a
yeah.
lot.
So if
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, I think based on averages speaking, I think Mookie's a little more impressive because that's over a stretch of a couple more games played, and anything could happen in like those games.
Right.
And
Both
not-
are ridiculous.
Yeah,
though.
no.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy. How about Blake Snell?
He might win Cy Young.
Dude, freaking
Since-
1.89 ERA, 21
Yeah.
wins.
well,
It's crazy.
wins, yeah. But
Shout out Shorewood.
Shout out Edwin.
Yes,
Did he
Mhm.
break the record? I was discussing
No.
this last night.
He was off by 4.
Ah, shucks.
that record might never get broken.
He led
Yeah.
the majors, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
by a wide margin, by
Yeah.
14 saves.
yeah, that's
That's crazy.
What I want to talk about though is we talked a little bit about the like 2 NL MVP candidates, right?
Yeah.
With Baez and Yelich, but what about the Cy Young for the National League? Because a lot of people are talking about DeGrom as well as Scherzer right now,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and I think,
I think that's like the only 2 choices. Maybe Aaron Nola.
Right.
He had a good year, but
but man, what DeGrom did down the stretch, what for like a team that was completely out of it, was pretty insane.
yeah, DeGrom's numbers are just
Not,
stupid.
not saying the Nationals are in it either. But,
Well, I mean,
Sorry,
because
Nats.
Hey, Bryce.
because the Nationals underperformed again, I think Scherzer deserves it.
oh no, Scherzer.
What? Sorry,
Good
Pete.
consolation prize.
Yeah.
No, Scherzer had a crazy year. Like if we're just being honest, he could easily win the Cy Young based on those numbers, like 300 strikeouts.
And he's like 46.
That arm's 46.
Dude, he has a better arm than Strasburg, and Strasburg's like
Yeah,
6
right.
years younger than him or whatever.
No, I'd have to go with DeGrom though, in the NL for Cy Young. That'd be my pick.
His stretch down the last couple of games he pitched were just out of this world.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
actually like a crazy year from DeGrom. And did we see our last game with Bryce in a Nats jersey?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we didn't.
He's coming back.
Kind of sounded like he's not.
I
Just
mean,
by what he's saying.
I don't know where he's gonna go. I saw a picture of him in an Angels uniform, but
That would be
Sosha,
crazy, bro. Trout and Hartford.
yeah, but Sosha just stepped down. You guys see that?
It's official.
Just right now.
There was
It was-
rumors
it was-
that he
yeah, it
was
was
going
like
to,
an
and he
hour or
like
two ago.
denied them.
Yeah, after 19 seasons, dude.
Wow.
Most tenured coach in MLB.
Manager.
Manager. Yes.
Sorry.
Good job, Chuck.
Sorry,
That's crazy.
that would be crazy.
Who do we got for AL Cy Young?
Man, I was like throughout the whole entire season, I was gonna say Chris Sale was a lock for
Yeah.
it.
But then got
man,
hurt.
it's just like the way I mean, like they managed him from like getting ready for the postseason down the stretch because they were like, all right, we're gonna instead of rehabbing him in like the minors, we're gonna throw him out for an inning. Next start, he'll throw like a couple more innings, get his pitch count up. So they're definitely throwing the whole Cy Young out the window
Yeah.
in an attempt to get him ready for the postseason, getting
Which
his
is
pitch count
smart.
up. So it's
Yeah.
like
It's a team sport. It's not
Yeah.
all about
Yeah.
awards.
But so I was gonna say like for sure Sale was my lock to win that like midway, if not 3/4 of the way through the season until he got put on the DL, and now it's probably going to Snell. I think.
I know,
honestly.
right? I don't really see anyone
Yeah.
else other than
Mm.
Snell. That could
Keuchel.
win it.
How-
Keuchel, yeah.
Lavina said Blake Trinan.
He's a great closer, Lavina. I will not deny that. Maybe best closer in baseball.
how did
Sorry, Eddie.
how was
Former Nat.
Yeah, former Nat.
Former Nat.
how,
that got traded for Doolittle.
Yeah.
how was Verlander's numbers? Speaking of Keuchel?
Verlander had a great,
Great year.
Kate
Yeah.
Upton.
He had 290 strikeouts, which was second
Is it
in
a-
baseball behind Scherzer.
.90 whip.
What
Yeah.
about his ERA compared to that of Snell's?
2.52 for Verlander, and Snell had a 1.89.
Kate Upton.
What do you think affects him more, the steroids or Kate Upton?
Kate Upton.
Steroids?
Kate Upton.
Roids?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When did Verlander?
He went from being
roid?
mediocre, like in the middle of his career, to
Just
being.
needed a
Just,
second win, so I'm gonna
Kate
go with
Upton.
Upton.
Okay,
yeah.
Jamie
Sorry,
Carter.
Lavina.
sorry, Kate Upton.
Scherzer had 300. Scherzer had 300 strikeouts. That's actually crazy.
That is crazy.
That's so freaking
So
many.
What's the? Isn't the record insane though? Like the season.
I don't even know.
5,000.
By Randy
Yeah, something like
Johnson,
that.
5,000
It was when they would
strikeouts by
pitch
Randy
like 11
Johnson.
innings a game.
Yeah, like a pitch count's like a 160, no end in
I
sight.
think it was actually C.Y. Young who has that record.
C.Y.
C.Y.
Young, yeah.
I love how whenever I say something stupid, you just blow the sound. It's just
Yeah, C.Y. Young.
Just can't let anything go.
No, you can't let anything go by, Chuck.
Mhm.
It's okay. Mike Judge.
Shout out Corey Kluber. He had another good year,
Great
too.
year.
Mike Judge and
Garrett Cole.
Giancarlo Stanford breaking the
Giancarlo Stanford.
Stanford helping the Yankees break the all-time home runs.
Yeah, that was actually crazy,
over
too.
the Mariners, right?
Yeah, it was the Mariners record, so the Mariners lose another record again. but
Can
they
we-
still have the 116 wins.
Can we get a we want to get rid of Robinson Cano hashtag in the chat?
Not ready to do that,
Or-
but what he said
okay.
today was
Or-
questionable.
Not
Or-
playing second.
Or an Otani chant to
No,
close out the
Tommy
regular season.
John. Tommy John is what he's getting.
Should have gotten it a while ago.
They said he'll be able to
Tommy
pinch. They'll still be
John.
a DH though. Next
Yeah, he'll
season.
be a DH, but can't pitch.
Oh,
That's what Robinson Cano should be next year.
No.
Tom.
No,
Knee.
no.
One more time.
Oh,
No,
Tom.
no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
Tawny.
Lavina, all she said was no.
Tawny.
Chuck randomly fan of 4 teams in the AL West.
All of them except the Rangers. Rangers are
Yeah.
garbage.
You know how you take like a clip every week for the Instagram thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you take that?
Just doing the Otani. Sure. That could be the name of the episode too, which would throw people off because we're in the grit of the NFL season.
Mhm.
Just Otani's
They'd be like, what in the?
Otani's tatas.
But okay, so we went over the AL MVP or Cy Young. Do we just consensus think Mookie Betts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rich called that from the very beginning of the season. Just want to give him a shout out
Shout
for
out
that.
Rich.
Rich.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mookie sounds like a ad lib for the Migos.
Mookie, Mama.
Mama, Mookie.
And then NL, where
I'm
there's a line in the sand.
yeah.
So
Nah,
I'm going with
The
Yelich.
numbers point towards to Yelich, but I just view like the worth of Baez, like how well he played all year, and like first of all he's great defensively, and then second of all, just I view that that Bears or the
Bears defense.
No,
Bears defense will really get you.
I feel like
Mitch.
that. I feel like that Cubs lineup wasn't as good as years past, you know.
Yeah.
And you look at how well rounded I feel like the Brewers lineup was. I feel like
All right, but the Cubs lineup is still stacked.
you're getting
Yeah, don't touch the Griff Pop.
grip pop.
Griff pop.
Nah, but with Baez though, I just feel like he had to do like a lot for that team to keep them where they're at right
Yeah.
now. And when you look at Yelich, he was surrounded by a lot of guys with like, you know, Lorenzo Cain had a fantastic year. Jesus
Aguilar.
yeah, he dropped like 35 homers himself. So
I just feel like Yelich had his MVP moment.
no, he did.
2 days
like
ago.
The last couple of days,
Yeah.
every day I just go on Instagram and I see
Another home run.
MLB's just tweeting about, or MLB's just like posting about his like crazy home runs. And
Yeah.
he's just on fire. So I can't like say anything. If he were to win, he deserves it too. So
Yeah.
Quick shout out to the Mariner killer, Chris Davis.
Yeah.
47 home runs.
Was it?
I think so. I think he
I
hit
think he had 48 maybe.
48.
Yeah, 48.
Yeah, 48.
Yeah, home run leader.
He hit 247 for exactly 247 for the fourth straight
Yeah,
season.
that's actually
That's actually
crazy.
insane.
47. That's insane,
That's crazy.
dude.
When are awards announced?
Thanks, Lovina. She said 48.
Awards? Not for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like middle of the playoffs or something, middle of the postseason.
Rookie of the year, Osuna.
Otani.
Yes,
Acuna
Acuna.
Matata.
No, Winston likes
Otani.
someone else for NL Rookie of the Year.
who did I have?
Vlad
You had Soto,
Vlad Jr.
Yeah, I mean,
but you can't go against Acuna.
No, I would give it to Cunha, but you should be his favorite your boy Juan Soto since you know the
He's
national.
the future.
No, that guy's legit though too.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then
Should have called up Vlad Jr.
yeah, he's filing grievance
Is he?
to the Blue Jays for not calling him up.
Jeez.
Yeah,
So
so
about that.
Blue Jays messing up their top prospect,
Mhm.
top prospect in all of baseball. So
Top 5.
top five.
and then with the last but not least would be AL Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
Was that
I mean, yeah, Otani's
Yeah.
probably gonna win it.
Mm-hmm.
really? I would argue that what about Andujar?
Yeah,
And Duar
or
better
or Torres.
get
Yeah,
the-
like
outta
either of
here.
them.
Yeah.
No, I think they're gonna give it to Otani.
Gleyber Torres
honestly.
because he was in the middle of the Yankees lineup.
Bro, freaking what was it? Gleyber, and I feel like Andujar's numbers are just better than Otani.
No, yeah, they're crazy. But I think Otani pitching and hitting, they're just gonna give it to him.
Wasn't Otani out for a decent amount of the season too?
Yeah.
See, that's why. And he wasn't even when he was playing every day. He wasn't even an everyday hitter. Like
Yeah.
they weren't using him as DH every single day.
It's
I
pretty
think if
crazy.
they had to give it to one of the Yankee players, though, it'd probably be Torres.
Torres.
That's just my opinion, though.
Frick the Yankees, dude. They're so
Yeah,
annoying.
So good, though.
I know.
In it every year.
I'd be good if I spent $700 million too.
Hey, they got prospects, though, too.
Yeah, true. I could get prospects if I spent $700 million too.
Wait, and then AL Cy Young? Were we all in
Snell.
agreement
I
with Snell?
Snell.
Snell.
Yeah.
Just because of how much, for some reason, these voters view wins.
Yeah.
Local boy gonna win it then, so
They-
shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because he went from like a All-Star game snub to possibly
Cy
winning the
Young,
Cy Young.
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
NBA preseason's here.
No thanks.
My
Doncic.
Lakers. Doncic and Dennis Smith looked good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mikailu's the steal of the draft. Watch tonight at 6:30.
Honestly, I'll tune into the Laker game.
Same. My Lakers.
Not my Lakers, but I'll tune in.
Wear your shirt.
No, so you
Yes.
know it's real.
Wear your shirt.
No,
Wear your shirt at
burning it.
opening
Sorry, Chuck.
tip off. First game of the season. Wear your shirt.
Tip this off.
Tip this tip.
Sorry, stream.
Sorry, stream and pod.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon Hayward had a really pedestrian put back alley-oop
Dude,
layup.
He's back, baby.
It's so
And that
scary.
was the caption. It's like, Gordon Hayward's back. Look at this layup.
Dude, it's so scary watching him jump. I hate it.
Hey,
He doesn't look the same, and it's like
He'll never be the same.
I get
Daddy's
that.
always happy.
I get that, but it's freaky watching him jump, dude. I'm just scared for him.
Having seen what
I
you
mean,
saw.
Paul George did the same thing in a way.
Careful, buddy.
And Kevin Ware, but it's just freaky.
R.I.P. Kevin Ware.
Shout out to Kawhi, looking good.
Mm-hmm.
The step back.
Yep. Spurs fans salty.
Raptors were loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Lowry and him passed back to. Do you see that clip of them? They passed back and forth like 6 times in that 2-on-1 fast break.
Kyle Lowry mad about DeRozan though, so Kawhi gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Jimmy Butler to the Rockets.
Potentially, yes.
Way better than Eric Gordon.
Keep that same
Up arrow.
energy.
Keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
Hallelujah.
All right, well, I think that does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we covered everything.
Go Dogs. Go Hawks.
Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.
Go Griff Pop.
Griff Pop?
You want to give a shout out to your 12 teams?
Go Astros, go A's, go Chiefs, go Patrick Mahomes.
Might as well just
I'm
end
excited.
podcast while you're like naming it all like faded
Can I say
faded
black.
down, yeah.
Can I say one thing? I am excited to see Mahomes on primetime tomorrow night for Monday Night Football.
Should be pretty
That'd be
sweet.
cool.
He'll be in Seattle, December 23rd.
Somebody log
Someone
in.
told me about that game.
Yeah.
Somebody log into Chuck's fantasy and sit him right before the game starts.
Yeah, I'm going to.
And have Tom both the quarterbacks sitting.
Yep.
I'm on a tear. It's the
You are
first,
not gonna lie,
first
Chuck.
fantasy football season I've actually had a decent team.
Not
Yeah.
checking.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's pretty hard to mess up that first overall pick.
How'd you
though.
do in fantasy baseball?
Girly.
Stopped looking at my lineup the second the draft ended.
Nice.
So probably pretty good.
But made team name.
Actually, yeah, it was just for the team name. Yoannis is Mini Pujols.
They're going to be drafted again next year. They're going to be like the 2nd and 3rd round picks for Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they were both hurt all year.
It's
They were
okay.
trash.
It's all for the names. Fantasy home, baseball,
Fantasy Mahomes.
standings. Travis, I beat you.
In what? Fantasy baseball?
This guy
Yeah.
looked up.
Okay, well, that's because we're
Nine-
not even in the playoffs.
9, 10, and 2.
Wow.
And you went 5, 12, and 4.
I'm aware. I stopped checking after I got my like 7th loss.
Same.
Yeah,
Wait, who won?
What?
Who won the entire league?
this guy.
Mm-hmm. That's why he gets Griff Pop.
Thanks, Griff Pop.
Thanks, Griff Pop.
We're not like officially like
This isn't like
crossing the
this-
title yet. It's not yours yet.
this isn't
Chuck
actually,
having attachment issues.
see, this isn't like the actual trophy because I'm paying for it.
Griff
Who
Pop.
pays for a trophy, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Someone's
Someone's
got to
gotta
pay
pay.
for it. Yeah, come on.
But we can't call this the trophy, though. Is what I'm
Agreed.
saying.
Griff Pop.
Griff Pop.
It's a very expensive trophy.
It's okay. You'll trophy it well, or you'll flip it.
Not flipping it.
You'll flip it. All right. Well, that does it for this week, this edition of The Deep Shot. Thanks for tuning in on stream. Thanks for listening on either SoundCloud or Apple Podcasts or Google Play or chucksway.com
Fade,
or
fade, fade, fade,
YouTube
fade, fade, fade.
or we'll see you next week.
Be better tomorrow.